Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Marianne Duggan and I'm going to be your instructor for this course. And I'm very excited to teach this course. I hope you're excited to take this course. So I'm going to start with a story. Not long ago I went to see my eye doctor and he asked me the question that a lot of people ask me, what do you teach again? And I said, statistics. And he rolled back in his little wheelie chair and he looked at me like I had told him somebody just died. He looked horrified. This is a man with an MD and a PhD, and he hates statistics. And I do get this universal reaction when I tell people that I teach statistics. But I'm here to tell you I don't feel that way about the subject. I really, really do love it. And I hope by the end of this course you'll love it too. So I'm going to start by explaining to you that I have a non-traditional statistics background. So I am an educational psychologist right now. And I recently have studied things such as the social ecology of the classroom and motivation of people. But prior to being an educational psychologist, I was an elementary school teacher. And not only that, I was a kindergarten teacher. And to be a kindergarten teacher, you don't have to know a lot of math. I mean, you probably should, but I didn't. To have that job, I didn't need to have a lot of math. So I will tell you that when I went to high school many years ago, only I think it was 2 years of high school math were required to go to college, and that is all that I took. I had my mind on other things. And when I got to college, for my major, which was education, math wasn't even required. I think I had to take one class that was called elementary math for teachers, and I really liked it, but it wasn't a high math class. And so consequently, I got through my schooling without taking a lot of math. You can't do that anymore, but that's the way it was. So I'm here to tell you that even though I went into my later studies in my doctoral program without a big math background, I was able to learn everything I need to know to do statistics. And so the reason why I share this sad story of my math deprivation is that you don't need a lot of math in this class. You might think that you do and you don't. This class you need to be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. You need to know the order of operations, be able to do a proportion and a percentage, and maybe square roots. There's really not a whole lot that's higher than that. Now, what people will sometimes get confused by is that statistics has formulas and they use symbols. But once you know those formulas and symbols, you're not doing anything other than the basic math that you already know. So you've got this. If you have any math anxiety, I want you to let it go right now. And just know that your teacher was able to get through statistics without a strong math background going in. Now, I'm not going to lie, I love math. I really enjoy it. So it's kind of a passion of mine, but it isn't something I've been formally trained in anyway. So why do we take statistics? Well, there's probably never been a better time to take this class. You know, you're watching news on TV, statistics are being thrown at us every single day. And we need to be able to be good consumers of those statistics. We need to be able to sift through when somebody is just trying to bamboozle us with numbers, and it happens all the time. So my goal in this class is for you to be able to be a critical consumer of statistics and not be fooled by people who are just trying to convince you of something with numbers. Sound good? All right, I will introduce a little bit more about myself. I love to hike. I hike almost every weekend. In the summer, I don't as much, but I do run early in the morning in the summer. As I get older, I get more active. I've run maybe a half a dozen half marathons. I've done the Grand Canyon a couple times. I've run a Ragnar trail relay. And I've also walked the Camino de Santiago for 4 different summers, which means putting on a backpack and walking for about 250 miles in the course of a month from town to town with nothing but a backpack. It's one of the most amazing experiences ever. So if you ever want to hear about it, send me an email. Anyway, that is it about me. I'm married. I have 2 grown, beautiful children. And I love teaching. I've done it this is my 34th year of teaching. I can't even believe it. How can that happen? So anyway, I hope that we will all have a wonderful class together, and I really look forward to working with you.